Sorry for that. Also yes, I'm using the same BG music as my Martin Doc video, which you should watch by the way. You may be wondering what this video is. Well, it's to announce my full return to YouTube.
Goofy Uncle Production. I said right foot creep, ooh, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see it. Catch them bad, walk down.
So anyway, back to what I was saying. This video is gonna be sort of like a rant talking about where I've been and all of that stuff. And also a video talking about my over a year on YouTube. Speaking of that, let's start from the very beginning of my time here. These were good times. Somewhere around July of 2023, I made my first channel simply known as CAMEMACIC. And yes, my name is meant to be said like CAMEMACIC, like how the text-to-speech is saying it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. At the start, I just did gaming content, until around 15 days after I made the account, I decided to do Gia 2, after finding out about it in May of 2023. And because of this, I found an audio called "I'm Not a Dirt Block After All" and decided to use it in all of my shorts. This made me quite iconic for the audio that I used in every short. Damn, the captions are getting small. Anyway, quite a few people knew me as the Dirt Block guy thanks to the audio, and because of this, I quickly grew in popularity and within 5 days, I had reached 100 subscribers. Fuck it, I'll let all of you see one of my OG shorts. Change of plans, I couldn't download any of them, so I can't show any of you sadly. I can show you my old gaming intro though. Yeah, I used a CapCut template. I don't know what else to talk about, so let's move on. This is when my time on YouTube started to get way better. Mainly because I had allies by this point. I'll try name some of my old allies. Pakistanimapin, Potato Boy 6, Albanach Edits. There was a few more, but I'll get onto them later. Around early February I got an idea for an animated series, as I had seen Country Ball animations and wanted to start doing that alongside Gia 2, and I decided to take ideas from my Xbox OG Shorts Wars to make.
I'm the American version of Austrian painter. I shall cook 6 million kebabs. Wait, we can maybe cook more million kebabs.
GiaTuber Wars was a big collab between a bunch of different GiaTubers and Country Ball animators. This is also when I made a community post asking people if they wanted to join this new collab series. Alright, let's get on to what actually happened during GiaTuber Wars and the people I met because of it. There's a lot to talk about here. After a few days of the post being up, I had managed to get a few people in on GiaTuber Wars like Albanach Edits, Celtistan, GeoCelt channel got terminated, MYSDERYRBLX, and a couple others that I can't name off the top of my head anymore. So for around 13 days we made teaser animations and community posts hinting towards evil versions of ourselves taking over our channels, with this being the best example. Fun fact, we both had the same idea for what our clones would look like. But there was a flaw with this series. We didn't have any way of talking to each other outside of YouTube. The story of how we got contact with GeoCelt is pretty funny, so I will explain it now. So I was on a call with Mystery and Cookie. BTW Cookie was another member of this series, we were all friends before GiaTuber Wars. And they were playing survival game meanwhile I was sitting on my phone looking on YouTube. Also, by the way, survival game is a Roblox game. I was bored, so I decided to look at GeoCelt's channel, and this is when I made a shocking discovery. Welcome to another episode of the CAMEMACIC Game Show, where today, he will be asking Alba a $1 million question. Come on in, Alba. Okay, let's begin. What did I find out about GeoCelt? That GeoCelt was my long-lost child. B. That GeoCelt was actually an out of mystery. C. That GeoCelt was a girl.
I think C.
You are correct. If you got that correct, tell me in the comments and I'll shout you out next video. Back to the story. After I found out about this, I told Mystery and Cookie, but they didn't seem to care. So I went for a shower, and during this shower I thought about what they would say about it if I said it again. So once I got to the shower, I told them, and to say the least, they went absolutely crazy. Mystery was joking about what he said, but Cookie didn't seem to be joking. So Mystery made a post tagging GeoCelt in it, showing her what Cookie was saying. And by the way, this was on WhatsApp. And after GeoCelt saw the post, she asked to join the GC. So we sent a link and quickly deleted it. And then she joined. So now we had her on WhatsApp thanks to Cookie. On March 10th, we uploaded the rescue, what was meant to be an animation telling everyone that the actual content creators had escaped the facility they were being kept in and that they had taken their accounts back. This is also the video you might have noticed on the screenshot of my old account. Also soon this animation is turning a year old, so we are making a remake of it along with uploading the original video. But now I want to talk about what caused the end of GeoTuber Wars. So, me and Cookie decided to pull a prank on Mystery and GeoCelt by telling Mystery that GeoCelt had apparently said something about one of his family members. Now I'm not gonna go into too much details about what she had apparently said or what family member it was, but it was really sensitive to him. So we told Mystery about it, and he freaked out on GeoCelt, and when I realized what was going on, I tried to stop it, but I was too late. Mystery was too angry to be stopped. And then Cookie told me what his entire plot was. His plan was to make GeoCelt hate me by making her think I tried to kill her because at the time, Mystery had a gun that he could have used. And then Cookie told me he did it because he felt me and GeoCelt were getting too close. And after he told me what his plan was, I just felt bad for GeoCelt as I didn't know how to explain this to Mystery. But eventually his reaction scared both of them away, and then Mystery vanished too. So now I was left alone without any online friends. These were pretty dark times if I'm gonna be honest, as after the scandal at the end of March, I was left alone. And a lot of my old allies started to quit. So I joined Reddit looking for new friends. And then I met someone named Albarian. There isn't much to talk about with Reddit, so I'll skip ahead a little. Sometime around late May something bad happened. So I decided to make an alt account to spy on different groups. I only told Mystery about the alt, but not even half an hour later, an account owned by the British police commented on the video saying I had to delete both the alt and my main or else they would bust my door down. And I deleted them both. Mystery blamed it on Reddit, but they didn't know about it and only he knew, so I know he was the one who did it. So I made a new account and did GeoTube again for a brief time after leaving Reddit. This is also around the time I started using my purple flag that I still use to this day. In July, me and Albarian along with some others formed and if you're in Romania, you will know that after this, we formed a friend group together. Now, some crazy stuff was going on. This was when I met people I'm still friends with today like Yoshix and Cot. But then Rodit made Albaism a colony, so me and Yoshi made the AFR Albaism Free Republic to try kick Rodit out. But we decided to break away and the Celtism Federation. And by the way, it still exists. It's the Empire of Celtia, and you should totally join. But no major things happened since then apart from the collapse of Albaism and the formation of ACL by Alba, so I'll skip ahead. Forgot to say that Mystery came BCK in July. And also in July Mystery, Yoshix and a few others decided to bring back and revamp YouTuber Wars as Shadow Wars with a new story. I'll get onto that in a later video, but let's actually move on now. This was a period of time where Akal and Eok were close to war, with constant threats and Akal stealing our ES. This was until Scratchy, who was one of the owners of Akal, let us nuke their server, ending the Cold War. Goddamn, the text-to-speech was bad there. But after that, we go on to the modern day. Here we are today, with Shadow Wars being in work for 10 months and Celtism doing well. It really does feel like things in full circle. I don't know how to end this video off, Sue.